Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a type of video that I've never done before. It's not makeup related, fashion, nothing. This is going to be a cooking video. So I discovered this recipe a little while ago and it tastes absolutely delicious. There's actually not a lot of cooking involved. There's hardly any. You basically have to just mix the ingredients together. So this is a chicken peanut sandwich. Yeah, that's what I think it's called. It's just a break from like a turkey sandwich. So I'm going to start off by telling you guys what all the supplies and ingredients are, and then we're going to go ahead and get started cooking. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the supplies, and then I'm going to go into the actual like food products you need. So for measuring, you need 1/3 of a cup, 1/2 of a cup, and 1/4 of a teaspoon. You also need a tablespoon, but I don't have a tablespoon. So for today's purposes, I'm just using a spoon. I mean, it's gonna work fine. And then other supplies that you might need are a spoon to stir everything together. You need a big knife because we need to cut a bunch of things up. And then I also found this like pointy sticky thing that I'm going to use to cook chicken with, so I don't have to touch the chicken obviously. I can just like stab it. And then you're also just going to need a big bowl to put everything into when you're mixing it. And then the last piece of supplies that you need is you just need a skillet and a top for it. So this recipe is a very like light recipe. It's supposed to be on the healthier side. So a lot of these ingredients are like fat-free or like healthier stuff for you. So this is a reduced fat mayo and it has olive oil. So the fat that is in it is actually natural fat. It's not like artificial or anything. It's like good for you. So I mean, you can use whatever you want, but staying on the healthy side, this would be like a preferable thing. Then you're going to need sour cream, preferably fat-free, because this is going to be a lot better for you than just natural sour cream, because natural sour cream has so much fat in it. Then you're gonna need some celery, just some like normal celery. And you're going to need some frozen chicken. If you have chicken that's already cooked, like you can use that. But this like cooking video is gonna show you like how to actually make the chicken. So this is boneless, skinless chicken breast from Purdue. I don't know what brand that is, but yeah, you need 2 of them. And then you are going to need curry powder, which is kind of like a weird ingredient, but I promise it makes it taste so much better. And you're going to need green onions. And these are not like normal onions that are like the big circles. These are the straight ones. I don't know, they're just called green onions. And then you're going to need buns to put your sandwich on. And you're going to need like cooking spray to put on the skillet, but I could not find any, so I'm going to use butter today. But obviously butter has a lot of fat in it, so try to avoid using the butter if you can, but we have no cooking spray. So yeah, those were all the supplies you need and the ingredients. So I'm gonna go ahead and start cooking, and I hope you enjoy this. I promise it's super delicious. Okay, so we're gonna begin by cooking our chicken, because obviously I'm not gonna put like frozen chicken on a sandwich. That's not healthy. So you're going to begin with your skillet without a cover, and we're just gonna grease it up so the chicken does not stick to the skillet. So just put some butter on. It says to have it on medium to high heat. So my stove goes up to like a 9 and I just put it on 7. turn down your stove. Mine was at a 7 before, and now it's at a 3. But you can see that I cut mine in half because I wanted to see if it was cooked or not. So when you cut it in half, you want to make sure that there's no red. It should be cooked all the way through, and if it's not, just keep cooking it. So now I have 2 halves, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and let that cool off, and I'm also going to cook my other piece, and I will be right back. Okay, so now that all of your chicken is in this bowl and it's cooked, you just want to make sure that it's cool, and then you're going to tear the pieces of chicken apart until like as small as a piece as you want. You could also cut them, but I think it's much more fun because then it's kind of like pulled chicken. So yeah, just go ahead and do that. Now we're going to form the actual making of our sandwich. We're going to start the mixture that goes inside of our bread. So you want to take your fat-free sour cream and just open it. And you're going to put 1/4 cup of sour cream inside your bowl. Just take a spoon and make sure that it really is 1/4 cup and there's no air in there. So this looks like it is. And just stick this in the bowl. Then we're going to take our mayonnaise, and this is what you need to put a tablespoon in of, but like I said, I don't have a tablespoon, so we're just going to use a spoon. Okay, so this is about a tablespoon, and we're just going to drop that in. And then you're going to take your curry powder. So you're going to take your 1/4 teaspoon and just get 1/4 teaspoon and put that in. Okay, now you want to mix this part up before you start putting in any other ingredients, just because this is like the base that's going to keep everything together. So I'm just gonna lightly mix all this together and make sure the curry powder is spread evenly. Okay. So now we're going to take our chicken, and you can see that I've like shredded it with my hands, and I'm just going to pop this in, and I'm going to stir this around. Okay, and then I'm going to put this off to the side for a second, and we are going to chop some celery. So I'm just going to break one of these like branch things off. And I'm going to take my knife, and you need 1/3 cup of celery. So I'm just going to start chopping. Okay, so this is probably going to make 1/3 cup, but if it doesn't, I can always cut some more. And you can leave it like this. It's just going to be a little crunchy, but I would much rather have it chopped up a little finely. So I'm going to try and do that, but I'm like really bad at it. So yeah, we're just going to see how this goes. Okay, so my card just cut off, but I just chopped up some green onion, and that is the plant that looks like this. And I've only used this part. I didn't use any of this leaf part, and then I also didn't use this stem. So I just chopped it up very finely, and I put a tablespoon in. So I haven't even stirred it yet. I just put it in and realized that my card cut off. So just stir this one up. So I forgot to say this in the beginning, but you are also going to need some cashews. These are just like some normal ones, and they're lightly salted, and they're also halved. So I'm just going to take these, and I'm going to chop them up and put a tablespoon of these in as well. So you can see that I just chopped these up finely, and they're a little harder to chop just because when you cut them they like to spread all over the counter. But just do your best, and you could probably put them in as they were because they were halved, but I just like them chopped up a little more. But I'm just going to take them all and I'm going to put them into our bowl. Okay, so this is what your filling should look like. And I actually think that mine looks a little dry, so I'm going to put some more sour cream in it. So I'm just going to put in a little bit at a time so I don't overdo it. Okay, so when you think you have your perfect filling, just get your bread out and open it, and then just put it on your bread. So when you have it all on, this is what it'll look like, and this is your chicken peanut sandwich. So this batch will actually make 2 servings, so I'm going to wrap the other one up and save it for lunch tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed this cooking video, and if you would like more of these, just let me know. I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys!